In a bid to reclaim Nigeria from the disaster the APC-led government has placed this country, there have been speculation and breaking news here and there of His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi merging with the former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. The news broke some weeks ago, which we talked about on this channel, about the merger between these two political heavyweights. But the questions still remain: how are they going to merge in order to defeat this tyranny or the evil system of government being practiced in Nigeria currently? As we all say, in the last 1 year of the current administration, nothing good has actually happened, as most Nigeria continue to blame the government as well as complain of hardship within the last 1 year. In as much as there are some little form of infrastructural development in terms of road construction, of which that has not really helped the common man on the streets, with also a construction of Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway that will cost the country over ₦1 trillion, of which it has also cost local business owners, of which many people call this administration to order to restrain from that, but they went ahead to commission and demolish most of those people that owns business on that route, and later retreat back to the original plan. With all of this, the opposition are trying so hard to make sure that they remove this evil thing called government from Nigeria in 2027. But the questions still remain: how are they going to do that? The presidential candidate of Labour Party, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, the spokesperson, has been talking about the merger and how it's going to work out. But I haven't listened to what they have said so far, as to which the two political parties are not going to close down their structure, but then coming together in terms of alliance, of which they were going to feed candidates from each of these political parties where they have stronghold. For example, in Abia State comes 2027, PDP may not field any candidate for gubernatorial election in that state, knowing fully well that it is a stronghold of Labour Party among other states across Nigeria. This is seen as one of the ways that they are going to take away power from those power mongers that wouldn't want the country to develop. But contrary to all this opinion, the presidential candidate of Labour Party, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, continue to maintain that he is not going to be part of any state capture. But then, if it is to make the country work, then he's fully game. Now, the question again is that if that is the case, looking at those in PDP and some other small political party, this may not even be their ideology, like we look at the Nigerian political system over the years. As one of the things the traditional politicians think about is how to hang on to power and take it away from those who are not really doing well, by emotionally blackmail Nigerians in order for them to cling onto power and then do same thing, of which that was how the APC-led government were able to reclaim or take over power in 2015. Will Peter Obi form this alliance or merger with PDP and other small political parties within the country? Some of the obedient members still believe that the best way to release Nigeria from the evil politicians is to stay away from any form of agreement with some of these political parties and political gladiators. But it is something that we ought to know, that it will be very difficult of anyone to actually cling into power in Aso Rock by removing those politicians without negotiating with the bad, the good, and the ugly. And that is the reason why you see His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi always mingling around both the good the bad and the ugly. But the fact still remains that we are all Nigerians, and for that reason, we may have different opinion and different thoughts about perspective and ideology. But the major goal here is for Nigeria to work. And if that is not the goal of some certain people, then His Excellency Mr. Peter will have to stand by the people and hope that it all worked out in his favor and that of Nigerians in 2027. If that is not being achieved, then goodbye to Nigeria. Thank you for watching.